Hi everyone, this is the first video of Trias Traders. It is a brief introduction so you'll know what to expect of this YouTube channel and of the community itself. I started earlier on Twitter under the name CryptoCroc_. Although I enjoy sharing insights on Twitter, I realized I'll enjoy talking and explaining on video even more. And this is why I started Trias Traders, a community that is all about giving analysis of the financial markets. And we do this with the data and knowledge that we have. If you want to improve even more as an experienced trader, then you will find value in our community. Knowledge on order flow by using the information on exocharts is not something that is shared online frequently. And to my surprise, I even know a few experienced traders that are not aware of order flow and footprint data, and some that do won't even use that at all. However, I'm convinced that using this information gives you an edge on the market. And for the novice traders, as a novice trader, you'll learn the basics of how and why the markets move like they do, the importance of liquidity for the bigger players, and basic knowledge of what you'll see on the charts. As we already know, there is a huge information overload on the internet. You have likely seen traders heavily relying on indicators such as moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, MACD, and whatnot. You have maybe even seen traders that rely on Elliott waves and/or Fibonacci retracements. At Trias Traders, you'll get a roadmap and video of the important subjects, so you'll become a successful trader over time. All of this will be done in English, but since I am Dutch, I'll provide as much of the knowledge in Dutch as possible. I know that lots of Dutch people have a proper understanding of English, yet I also know how convenient it can be to learn about a topic in your native language. There are several things that I go through when I decide to take a trade. So on a technical level, I look at the value area, and in particular where there was a lot of volume and a lack of volume. I also look at the relevant daily, weekly, and monthly levels. And aside from marking these levels, I look at different time frames. I take swing trades, day trades, and even scalps. For me, it's all about where I can find the high EV trade opportunities. And EV stands for expected value, meaning the optimal, in this regard, the optimal combination of the highest probability multiplied by the reward that you'll have when the trade goes in your favor. I spend loads of time reading, researching, and backtesting. I've learned from a lot of different information sources. One in particular is ICT, which stands for Inner Circle Trader. On order flow, there were a couple of books that helped me. I believe the author or company was Trader Dale, but I can fact check that if anyone is interested later. If I look at my own trades, the majority of trades are based on ranges, and the reason for this is that I find the most success in them. In general, before a huge movement to the upside or to the downside, we found ourselves stuck in a range. And in a better scenario even, you can take the trade on, have a trading stop loss, and profit from the upside or downside after the range is finished. When taking the possible liquidity grabs and deviations in regard to when we are in a range, I notice that I am the most profitable. These will be shared, the ranges themselves, both why I draw the range like I do and how I look at the way the price moves within or around the range. In this way we can profit from the movements. As of now, I have no intention in teaching how to trade algorithmically. Maybe this will be changed in the future, but I enjoy explaining more about the way we make decisions on a discretionary basis and a systematically basis. In other words, all aspects when taking a trade manually instead. The added value of taking trades manually is that you can be flexible on the go, and especially for cryptocurrencies this is key. On a monthly basis we see changes in this market on various levels. Macroeconomically, on how governments treat cryptocurrency and law changes around it, on the way a large company adopts the possibility that we can use cryptocurrencies, on large parties buying loads of Bitcoin, etc. These changes influence the markets heavily, which should be fine if you're a manual trader with knowledge, experience, and insights on these changes. These are the three markets I am mainly active in as an active discretionary trader. So this is in the Forex, cryptocurrencies, and commodities. As a Trias Traders, these three markets will be discussed. For the Forex market, I look at the currency pairs of these 8 currencies. I look at all combinations of these 8 currencies, so there are 28 currency pairs in total that I regard. Of course, these pairs are intercorrelated pairs. So for example, the Euro Canadian dollar and the Euro American dollar are heavily correlated since they have the same currency within that pair. So you'll see quite often that a similar movement and trade possibility is visible. However, what I do is I choose the trade possibility that has the highest expected value. So the one with the most confirmations for my trade and the one that's most likely to go in my favor, which is why I need to check all these pairs before making that specific decision. A possible future currency that I might add is the Singaporean dollar. I backtested myself now and these results so far look positive. If I can conclude that these are positive indeed, then I will look at the Singaporean dollar combined with the 8 other currencies as well. So all the currency pairs that would include that Singaporean dollar. However, for now, there are even more than enough options with these 8 currencies. So 28 different pairs is more than enough information, more than enough possibilities for us to profit from. For cryptocurrencies, I either trade Bitcoin or a token that temporarily moves uncorrelated to Bitcoin. So examples are GMT and Metal a while ago, and Tron right now to a lesser extent. For Bitcoin moves, aside from the regular charts, I also check exocharts for the order flow data, Coinalyze, and Aggretrade. That way, especially for scalps and short day trades, I will have an edge on the market. Lastly, for commodities, I watch quite a long list of various commodities such as gold, silver, copper, oil, soybeans and whatnot, and even the less famous ones such as orange juice are traded. Same as for Forex and cryptos, within commodities the correlations between them result in seeing similar trading possibilities sometimes, and in those cases we take the highest EV trade. When you're a Trias trader, the value that you have within our community is seen in different ways. Next to the public YouTube analysis, private analysis are shared as well. We give a clear explanation of all topics that are used by us. This is great for both beginners and for experienced traders. Insightful knowledge on order flow is shared as well, which is something that barely exists outside this community. Next to that, we share fundamental analysis of cryptocurrencies, which are a great asset for your spot portfolio. So you'll learn how to research the potential and drawbacks of various cryptocurrencies, and you'll get some insights on lesser known cryptos that have a huge potential. Further details of macroeconomic analysis are shared too, such as how the Federal Reserve operates and what they're planning to do. And what also gives this community a huge bonus for you as a trader is the possibility to chat with other like-minded, motivated and intelligent traders such as myself. As a student, this is key because you can learn from others and you can check the way they think so that you'll find the correct mindset and to have the important knowledge as a discretionary trader. This is the introduction to Trias Traders, and check out the other public videos, and if you want to improve your trading results, then you're more than welcome to join our community. I wish you all a good trading journey.